Hello and welcome back to Touring History, the only show
Hello.
where we time travel with zero supervision and even less emotional maturity. I'm Lane.
And I'm the other emotional one. I'm Dave. And today is April 26th, which in history terms is what you'd call absolutely insane. We've got war crimes, nuclear meltdowns, groundbreaking elections, and a talking camel who just wants to know what day it is. Clue, clue, clue.
But first, birthdays. Born on today in 121 CE, Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and philosopher who basically invented journaling your way through a mental health crisis.
Yeah, Aurelius, I think. I hate to correct you, but he's the reason
But
your boss quotes meditations while actively ignoring your PTO request.
also born John James Audubon, who painted birds and inspired all the weird kids in high school to suddenly care deeply about swamps.
Swamps. S. And Carol Burnett, born in 1933. I bet she doesn't want that coming out. Comedian, trailblazer, and the only person who ever made a curtain rod funny. Remember that one? The Gone
Oh,
with the
yes.
Wind sketch?
The shoulder pads.
It
Those
was
were
the
great.
longest sustained laugh by an audience in television history. I just saw it in the window and I had to have it. 1937, the Guernica bombing. Ooh. Today, in 1937, the German Luftwaffe bombed Guernica, Spain, one of the first aerial attacks on civilians in modern warfare, not to be confused with Putin's daily aggression in Ukraine.
Yes, it was a brutal moment that shocked the world, inspired Picasso's most famous painting, and made it clear that airstrikes were about to become everyone's problem.
Yeah, so tough day to be a Basque. Hmm.
Yeah.
What happened in
That,
1962, Lane?
well, that's when NASA's Ranger 4 crashes on the moon. In
I've got this!
1962,
I've got this!
in 1962, NASA's Ranger 4 spacecraft became the first American object to reach the moon by crashing directly into it.
Wait a minute, this thing doesn't have a pernundle. Where's reverse? Oh, it was supposed to take pictures. Instead, it face planted into the Sea of Tranquility. Not very tranquil. Like a drunk uncle at a wedding. I love you! Oh, come here. You know you love me too.
Because I'm sorry, but it was a milestone because in
Yes.
space, even failure counts as progress, also known as the
The
Musk
Musk
Doctrine.
Doctrine. 1986, Chernobyl reactor number 4 exploded. Oof, causing the worst nuclear disaster in history that didn't involve Godzilla.
It released radiation across Europe and taught us three important lessons. One, nuclear power is dangerous.
Duh.
Two, Soviet PR is worse.
Double duh.
Three, HBO miniseries slap.
Oh, that was so good. Skarsgård was amazing. Anyway, 1994, what happened there?
Oh, well, that's South Africa's first multiracial elections. On a
That's
brighter
right.
note, today in 1994, South Africa held its first multiracial elections, ending apartheid and electing Nelson Mandela as president.
I think that's when Elon left, wasn't it? Oh, a true
Oh,
milestone. Mandela spent 27 years in prison. Ah, poor guy. Then came out, forgave everyone, and somehow still had more charisma than every politician alive today. Now that is amazing.
he's the only person in history who could go from inmate to icon without dropping a SoundCloud diss track.
Oh, 2005, Syria, after 29 years, finally withdrew its military from Lebanon. Up, we're leaving. Gotta get some more PETA, ending a controversial and unwanted occupation.
You know it's bad when your country leaves and literally no one throws a going away party.
What? They're gone? They were here just a minute ago. They left all their crap. Anyway, what happened in 1984, Lane?
Oh, well, Apple airs 1984.
Again.
Yes, on April 26th, Apple re-aired its famous 1984 ad. You know, the one where a woman smashes a giant screen to symbolically destroy IBM.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they actually got real skinheads in London to do that ad where she throws the giant hammer into the screen. Well, or as Gen Z calls it, what's IBM?
The ad was supposed to warn us about dystopian tech. Instead, it predicted Apple's entire business model with scary accuracy.
That's right. There were iPhones falling out of everybody's pocket, but nobody noticed. And in 2010, what day is it, Lane?
Oh,
Hump
yes.
Day!
That's right.
Mike. In 2010, Geico unleashed the Hump Day Camel ad, featuring an overexcited camel in a diaper office yelling, "What day is it?"
It instantly became a meme, a ringtone, and a mild HR violation.
That's right, that camel had more raw energy than a 2010 Charlie Sheen, and possibly the same diet, Skeletor. Now back to our Rise Donuts plant.
Sponsor of the day. That's right.
All
Now,
right.
word from today's sponsor, Rise Donuts in Wilton, Connecticut.
That's right, because if you've never had one, imagine if joy was edible, deep fried, and filled with lemon curd. Maybe not lemon curd.
Rise makes small batch, handcrafted donuts that are basically what happens when angels learn pastry arts.
Oh, it looks so pretty. Their donuts are so good. I once saw a grown man cry into a hibiscus glaze, and that man, that's right, was me.
Flavors rotate, the quality never does. Follow them on Instagram at Rise Donut, at Rise, Rise, Donut, Doughnut, to plan your next pilgrimage.
I thought donut was spelled Donut. No,
I know, that's why I'm spelling it out, Dave.
thank you. That's Rise Donuts because history is full of pain, but you deserve a donut. What happened in 1514, Lane? That was a long time ago.
It seems like yesterday. In 1514, Nicholas Copernicus recorded his first observation of Saturn, laying the groundwork for a heliocentric model of the solar system.
Oh, that thing's got rings. Look, honey. That's right. He looked at Saturn and said, "Oh, boy, maybe Earth isn't the center of everything. The heck is that?" A realization Dave has yet to have. That's me.
Listen, I'm still processing Pluto, okay?
Okay. Well, listen, let's get to 1954.
Let's do
And,
that. That
and
last one was not great.
and so, this is something that RFK Jr. doesn't want to talk about. It's the
Oh my.
polio vaccine. The U.S. launched its mass polio vaccine trial today in 1954, eventually wiping out a disease, unlike measles, that used to paralyze thousands of kids a year. Hey, let's bring back an iron lung. They're so much fun to lie in.
It was a scientific triumph, and yes, people lined up for it gratefully because they didn't get their medical advice from TikTok comments or our head of healthcare.
That's right. And it was given away for free. How
It
about
was you could say it was given away for a measly price of
that?
free.
Oh, God. Watch out. I feel some whooping cough coming on.
Uh-oh,
That's
uh-oh.
right. What happened in 1989, Lane?
Well, a devastating tornado struck Bangladesh in
Oh, my gosh, that
1989,
poor country. Yes,
killing
again.
over 1,300 people, making it the deadliest tornado in recorded history.
Well, this is your reminder that climate doesn't care what day it is or how good your umbrella is.
That's right. Even if it's 2002, what happened then, Dave?
Well, this funny little FBI agent named Robert Hansen was sentenced to life in prison for spying for the Russians for over 20 years. Geez, how'd they not notice that? Where are you going? Oh, just to drop a package. I mean, just to get a pack of cigarettes.
I'm going up to Rise Donuts.
Yes, I'm going to hide something in their curd.
He gave up secrets, exposed agents, and was paid mostly in cash and diamonds,
And
proving
donuts.
that Bond villains do exist, but they shop at Costco.
Oh, it's well, here's something that happened in 2021 that nobody really wants to talk about. Can you just
Yes. Yeah. It's SpaceX, we're back
Mhm.
to the Musk doctrine.
Yeah.
Successfully landed its Starship prototype for the first time without exploding.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It came back. Oh, that's only number 920, which for Elon Musk is called personal growth.
The rocket landed safely, the stock price immediately took off, and no one
The rocket.
remembered the previous 6 times it exploded like a Michael Bay outtake.
That's right. So, in closing, that was April 26th, ladies and gentlemen, a day of cosmic breakthroughs, corrupt agents, camels and cubicles, and catastrophes, nuclear, natural, and NASA made. A lot of alliteration in that line, Lane.
That's right. We'll be back tomorrow with another tour through time because history never sleeps,
Nope.
and neither does Dave's Instagram scroll.
That's right. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, eat a donut, wear sunscreen, and maybe don't build a nuclear reactor with parts from Radio Shack, or as we like to say, Radio Shack. Until then,
Bye.
see ya.